All right, welcome back to Pueblo, Colorado. So we come to the semifinal game between Masterson A's and AAA.
It's like, oh, here we go again. Fuck this, man.
Now we have the second. Oh, we have
Danny
shortstop Danny Vigil. It's called ball low. We have Tony Brewer, the pitcher. I'm sure this is the most recent.
the one he gave me. He tore it off and gave it to me. The A's.
Vigil fouls that off.
This is the one I had written down is what he gave me. I think it's off of this one.
Okay, these aren't the same.
Mike Brave. Yeah, OJ Vitale is who was in. Yeah, look, OJ Vitale.
Vigil draws a walk. So we have runners on first and second. No outs.
Because he tore that off and gave it to me. He had a pink one.
I just wonder because the numbers aren't filled. So
Yeah, he just tore it off. Because here we're
and
going
the one that I had his first name, then Deuce, then Martin.
Well, we're going off of whatever I wrote.
We'll just kind of check it as they go.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bring up a big old fucking thing unless it's really.
JJ Ortiz, the batter. And that's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes on JJ Ortiz. Runners on first and second. That swings and fouls that off. No balls, 2 strikes. And that ball is low. He leaves that up and away. 2-2 count. Runner still on first and second. Full count for J.J. Ortiz. Tony Brewer, the pitcher. And he gets that by him for out number 1. That gets by him, and the runners will advance. So now Josiah Nava moves over to third. And Daniel Vigil moves to second. Cesar Delgado, the pitcher, will be intentionally walked to load the bases. He's at the pitcher. J.J. Ortiz was the last out. Number 29, Nick Contreras up with 1 out. Bases are loaded. Contreras just had the walk-off hit that ended the game about 20 minutes ago. Not a lot of turnaround time because they're up now in the top of the first inning. They have bases loaded. The count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks that ball high. Jorge Rivera, the catcher. Strike 3 for Contreras. Then we have Mike Garcia, the batter. Who's your 8th batter for Mandison? That's where it's off.
For who?
Mandison.
Mike Brave.
No, remember he was the pinch runner. So it's going to be Riley Cross.
Riley Cross.
He's number 4.
Who's after him?
DJ Vitalis.
DJ.
Runner holds on that pass ball.
8. Is he number 8 or is that 8?
Number 8.
Then
And then this is just the pitcher with the and the DR, but they're not in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Okay, this is. Mike swings on that one for 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he's starting to
Strike 3. So Garcia strikes out, and Brewer works his way out of a jam there, getting out of there without giving up a single run with bases loaded. We come back at the bottom half of the first inning with AAA Plumbing up to bat.
You're a true friend. You make everybody feel important. You show up through thick and thin. I'm Jay Rickstrew with Alpine Bank. At Alpine Bank, when you walk into a branch, you'll be greeted with friendly hello and with a warm smile. Because the best way to build trust is by caring. We care about our customers, our employees, and our communities. We care about you.
Welcome back. We're here at Joe Santos Field, this bottom half of this first inning. And Kareem Kamano starts off with an attempted bunt. One ball, 1 strike on Kamano. That ball is called strike. That ball is hit out of play.
Heads up.
Got 1 ball, 2 strikes. The leadoff hitter, Kareem Kamano.
Back in the pool.
Another foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Score remains 0-0 with the leadoff hitter for the A's, and that's fouled off. Full count for Camano. Got Deuce Martin. He shows bunt and pulls back. It's a ground ball to the pitcher. Gets that first out after Kareem heads over to second base. Now we have Joe Marival. Marival fouls that off.
Chris.
Oh. So we have Kareem Camano stealing third. Looks like he was dead to rights, but the ball was dropped by the third baseman, Ray Ariano.
Intentional walk.
Joe Marival strikes out. I think this was more of a playing games with each other because Delgado was intentionally rocked in the last inning. We have Jesse Palacios up to bat. Swing and a miss. 0-2 for Palacio. And that is strike 3 on Palacios. And that ends the inning. So we finished the first inning with no runs. As things are starting to warm up here in Pueblo, Colorado, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. All right, we're back here at Pueblo, Colorado, the Joe Santos Memorial Fastball Tournament of the Mandison A's, who are out in the field. And they're up against AAA Plumbing, Dan's Auto, and Painting. Got Tony Brewer pitching. And Jorge Rivera is his catcher. The winner of this game will face the Pueblo Bandits for the championship. Oriano makes a big cut. Three balls, one strike for Ray Ariano. Brewer loses his grip on that one.
The A's, I think they're the ones that played all the games in a row. Look at 'em.
You get Johnny Adams at the plate. He shows bunt, pulls it back, but that's called a strike. Big swing by Johnny Adams. Count is no balls, two strikes. We got Ray Ariano on first base. No outs. At the top of the second inning. That's called strike. For out number one. We have Josiah Nava. Josiah's the right fielder. That's inside on Nava. Two balls, no strikes for Josiah Nava. Called strike. Umpires today are Richie Jimenez behind the plate and Buddy Berhone out on the field. That ball is high, 3-1 on Nava. One out. Start to feel like something might be brewing here. Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Josiah Nava. And that's left high. Ball 4. Just like I mentioned, I feel like something might be brewing here as we have the leadoff hitter up. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Carlos Vela, the batter. The AAA Plumbing, Dan's Paint catcher. A little frustration with the pitcher and catcher on the zone here. We'll be using the strike zone cam every once in a while here. Check where these balls are crossing the plate. And there's a hit to the right side, and that brings in 1 run. That was Ariano with the run. Carlos Vela, the leadoff hitter, with the single. Last out would be Johnny Adams. Now we got Daniel Vigil. His first at bat was a walk. Got Johnny Adams running for Carlos Vela. That's a chopper to second baseman. Gets the force out at 2. But an RBI or a run comes in. This is Josiah. So we have 2 outs with JJ Ortiz. That ball's high on JJ Ortiz. Pass ball. Daniel Vigil takes 2. Ortiz draws a walk. Runners on first and second with 2 outs here at the top of the second inning. Now we have the pitcher, Cesar Delgado, who was intentionally walked his first time up. So swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. Right now, Dan's Peyton Auto Body has a 2-run inning so far. Oh, that's his son. Yeah, it's Keith. Ball's high. He'll take advantage of that pass ball. And that's popped up to the shortstop for out number 3. But AAA is able to get in a couple runs, top of the second inning, and take a break and come back for the bottom half of the second inning here at the Joe Santos Memorial Fastball Tournament. We're back here, bottom half of the second inning, in this semifinal game between the A's and AAA. A's out of Mandison, South Dakota. AAA, Dan's Auto Body here in Pueblo, Colorado. The winner faces the Pueblo Bandits. The bat is Obe Ekafi. He is the DH. Delgado, the pitcher for AAA. And Carlos Vela is his catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the bottom of the second inning. That's outside. Thanks, Jay. Got Obe swinging.
They don't have Dr. Pepper. Anything else? Just whatever. Pepsi?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Got to thank Jay Shea for taking care of Softball Premier TV cast and crew. Got Romy Janis. He lays off with that one. Another strike to Janis. We are just over halfway through time limit of this game. 75-minute games. We're at 34 minutes. And that was a pretty pitch. It's like he just dropped it in a bucket right over the bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Romy Janis. And that's tipped and caught. Like I said, you start to kind of feel how the game starts having momentum in one way, and feel like AAA's, even though they just got off the field, the tough game that went extra innings, they seem to have more energy and just kind of on their toes a little more. And with some of these sick pitches that Delgado's throwing right now, it's just nuts. That's 73 miles an hour. Yeah, he's Delgado. I don't know where the energy's coming from. But now it just looks like he's playing around as he struts off the field. Just a great show of pitching. That's all I could say. So, we're going to gather our thoughts. The 2-0 game here with the A's up by 2. We'll be back after this quick. We're back here at the top of the 3rd inning. With Nick Contreras batting. Swing and a miss. Just kind of wondering if A's are going to find a spark somewhere, because kind of come out flat, and that's a strikeout. That's a good start there. 2nd strikeout for Contreras. And now we have Mike Garcia. And his usual cheering squad. He has a couple kids in the stands that cheer for him every at-bat. That's a good pitch by Brewer. That's fouled off, 0-2. Numbers in the box here for Ryan's Pizza here in Pueblo, Colorado. A grinder would sound really good. Extra cheese. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mike Garcia. And Brewer pulls the string on that one. It's a nice pitch. Gets Garcia swinging for out number 2. It's a good angle on that. We've got Ray Ariano. He's walked and he scored a run. That's up high.
At least we got cool weather. all blazing all hot like yesterday.
This is Jorge Rivera behind the plate. Hasn't let a lot get by him. Two and 0. Two and 1. It's a delayed call there. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Ray Ariano. The fans are letting umpire have it. That's left. It's ball 3, full count.
Stop bacon.
Three and 2, 2 outs. This might be a play that the A's need to kind of give them the spark. This isn't out of reach. And there's a play by Palacios for out number 3. Ray Ariano lines out to the first baseman. And we'll take a break and we'll see what Masterson has for us in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. We'll see you in a few. Colorado, the bottom half of the 3rd inning. We have number 8, DJ Vitalis. And he swings and misses on a 69-mile-per-hour pitch. Looks like he has an injured toe or something. Delgado, and Vitalis leaves that up. 1 ball, 1 strike. See if we're gonna see one of those off-speed thingies here. He hits the corner. And Richie Jimenez says that's outside. Asked for help, and Buddy Borjon, first base umpire, says yes he did, with a smile. And that's called strike 3, as Vitalis takes that looking. Now we have the left-handed swinging Kareem Kamano, and he drew a walk his first at-bat. 55-mile-per-hour pitch.
Oh, I'm sure I do. I keep them all. It should be right on the top somewhere.
I have. Do you need all of them? Oh, okay.
This one? Hey, Jay.
And that is called strike 3 as Kareem Kamano goes down looking.
Up there and I'll give you a 20. What happened there? I didn't see.
Struck out looking Kareem Kamano. Now we have Deuce Martin.
Oh!
We had people on the other side of the fence flinch, probably about 4 or 5 people flinching on that foul ball. That ball's outside.
Guess I should do this. Can't see shit.
Another ball there by Delgado. Deuce Martin, 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 count. Got 2 outs. Here with Deuce Martin. It's a lot of deuces there. That's fought off down the third base line. Score is 2-0 in favor of AAA Plumbing. Dan's Paint. Got number 2, Deuce Martin, the 2-2 count. 2 outs. Swings and misses. But Carlos Vela is there to be able to clean up the mess there and get that out. So Deuce Martin strikes out there. We are at around 21 minutes here. We're getting ready to start the top of the 4th inning with AAA leading 2-0. We'll be right back. We're back here in Pueblo, Colorado. We're at the top of the 4th inning. Where I think a car might have just got hit by a foul ball. But with Johnny Adams, he has 1 strike on him. This Brewer tries to take something off of that, but it just comes in a little high. That's a base hit up the middle by Johnny Adams. There's Josiah Nava trying to lay down a bunt to move Johnny Adams over. You could hear Jorge Rivera trying to talk the team up. Nice cut on that one. Just can't find it. So he strikes out for out number 1. We're at the top of the lineup with Carlos Vela, who, as he was walking in on defense this last half inning, gave me the thumbs up and said, "How about you?" And he says, "No, he's tired." I told him I don't know how him and Cesar could still be standing. These guys have been working hard all weekend, doing the catching for AAA all weekend has been Carlos Vela. And not just catching, he's been doing a really great job. And that's popped up high to the left fielder. And he is able to track it down. That's caught by Romy Janis. And that's out number 2. I'm watching 2 now. Daniel Vigil up to bat with Johnny Adams on first base. I'm sure AAA would like to have some insurance runs here, and that's fouled off. That's called strike 3 on the inside corner for out number 3. So Tony Brewer makes quick work of AAA in this half of the inning. We'll come back at the bottom half of the 4th inning after we take a quick break. We're back here at the bottom half of the 4th inning at the 22nd annual Joe Santos Memorial Fastball Tournament. Bottom half of the fourth inning, we have the AAA's up 2-0 after over Mandison A's of South Dakota. We have Joe Maryville, the batter. And that misses low. Pitching for AAA is Cesar Delgado. His catcher is Carlos Vela. And that pitch is hit hard. And Johnny Adams tries to backhand it as it gets through. And that might be the spark that Mandison A's is needing right now. Not meaning to sound critical, but they just kind of feel a little flat. But I think a hit like that could really spark something up here. So the catcher, Jorge Rivera, has intentionally walked. That's the second time this game. We have Jesse Palacios, who struck out looking his first at-bat. And that's a bunt laid down and out at first base. It's a really good bunt and a smart bunt because now the tying run is at second base with one out. So we have Hobe Ikafi, the DH. Yeah. Hobe struck out his first at bat. And takes a big swing at that one. Another big swing. No balls, 2 strikes. Watch. Called strike 3. We got Romy Janis. 2 outs. Still, runners in scoring position. Tying run on second base. And that ball's fouled off the first base side. Excuse me. That's a little bit outside. 1-1 count here for Romy Janis. Another swing and a miss. See Cesar Delgado working hard out there. Under 10 minutes left on the game clock. Ball called outside. Ball called outside, and he does hold the swing. Two balls, two strikes. He was in his swing. He was already making his move, and Carlos Vela is questioning that time call. Gets him swinging for out number 3. So AAA Plumbing come out of that unscathed, although having runners on second and third. So we got around 8 minutes left on the game clock. And we have a start of the 5th inning coming up after this break.
You're a true friend. You make everybody feel important. You show up through thick and thin. I'm Jay Rickstrew with Alpine Bank. At Alpine Bank, when you walk into a branch, you'll be greeted with friendly hello and with a warm smile. Because the best way to build trust is by caring. We care about our customers, our employees, and our communities. We care about you.
Back here in Pueblo, Colorado at the Joe Santos Memorial Fastball Tournament. That ball's called strike on JJ Ortiz. That's fouled off. 0-2. Ortiz goes down swinging. We have Cesar Delgado. It's called a strike and the crowd goes wild. That ball is hit high, but just not enough. We do have some wind swirling out there. So it's a fly out to the left fielder. It was Romy Janis. It's high on Contreras. 2-0. Got 2 outs here. It's a nice pitch by Tony Brewer. It's one of those, looks like you kind of just drop it in a bucket. That's going to get through. Contreras with the base hit. Ball gets through the 5-hole, the third baseman.
Thought he was gonna go for that.
So Mike reaches base on an error. We got Contreras over at second base. And Ray Ariano here to see if he could add a couple insurance runs to their lead. They're moving it.
Oh, because it's going like this.
Both runners advance on that pass ball. Now Ariano could double up here with the base hit. It's a 1-0 count. Takes a good swing at it. Just unable to connect. 1 ball, 1 strike for Ray Ariano. That's a ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Minute and a half left on the game clock. But Mandison A is our home team, so they will have an opportunity to answer to the top of the 4th here. And Ray Ariano draws a walk, loading the bases.
Who is number 1?
Darian Torres coming in for
Okay, got it.
Johnny Adams is number 7.
Coming in for number 7. And why do you say 6?
I don't know. So we have Darian Torres coming in to hit for Johnny Adams, who's at second base. Torres lays off of that one. Big swing from Torres. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Darian Torres, who comes in with bases loaded. Lays off of that one. That ball comes in a bit high. Evens the count, 2-2. Brewers' last pitch came in at 65 miles per hour. Lays off of that one, 3-2. Time's expired, Blue.
Okay, so no flip. Bandits are home team.
How much time is he given?
I'll find out.
And that's hit in the infield to the second baseman and caught for out number 3. So that is the end of the top of the 4th. We're going to close it out, the bottom of the 4th, where Mandison A's need to either tie it or take the lead for the win. So we'll be back shortly to see who's going to go to the championship here at the Joe Santos Memorial Tournament. We'll be back. Welcome back. We're here at the bottom of the 4th inning where Mandison A's are looking to tie or win this game. We have Bob Martin, who's batting for Crow, who doesn't hold back on that swing. Looking for at least a base runner to start him off. That ball comes in hot. That might have been in the zone. Martin with the swing there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That is strike 3 for Bob Martin. We had a request from our umpire, Richie Jimenez, that he wants to send a big get well soon and say that he's thinking about him as Coach Larry Romero had some surgery done, and Richie, and I'm sure the whole softball and athletics community want to send a special shout out to Coach Larry Romero. DJ Vitalis is up to bat with 1 out. He shows bunt, tries to bunt, goes and misses.
I get all anxious when it's about
0-2 count for Vitalis. And Vitalis goes down looking. Cesar Delgado, 2 strikeouts in a row, comes into the bottom of the 4th inning looking just as strong as he did in the top of the 1st. I don't know how these guys are still standing. They've played several innings. If anybody wants to DoorDash them a Red Bull, they probably would appreciate it, because Mandison A's are down to their final out, and the winner of this game will play the Pueblo Bandits for the championship and a spot at the ISC World Tournament. I might have to go talk to Cesar and Carlos and see how old they are, because I don't know where they're getting the energy from. Two balls, one strike on the leadoff hitter, Kareem Kamano. And that one lands about 10 feet in front of the plate. Two balls, one strike with 2 outs for Kareem Kamano. And that's chopped to Daniel Vigil, who can't quite handle it. And Kamano makes his way to second. And now with 2 outs, you have the number 2 hitter, Deuce Martin. He's the tying run. He does have the opportunity to hit in Kareem Kamano to be down by just 1, or at least even move him over with the hit. So
Let's go. What are we waiting on?
not sure what's going on here.
Is he cramping or what? What's going on? That's what I said. Yep.
So
Going 400 in.
just as we were just talking about
He's got another 100 to go.
how can't see how, especially the pitcher and catcher combo. I don't know how Carlos Vela and Cesar Delgado, where they're finding the energy.
Come on, that's
And just as I say that,
you guys all get to your position.
he gets a little cramp in his quad. You know, someone needs to get him some mustard. That helps cure a cramp. Sun is peeking out right before it starts to set. It is right in our eyes here at the Softball Premier TV. Well, he's still firing. And fittingly enough, Cesar Delgado finishes it off by fielding his own ball there and throwing him out at first base. So that game is over, and AAA defeats Mandison A's 2-0. And AAA will end up here in the final game of the championship against Pueblo Bandits. We've got a crew that work on the field, and we'll be here as soon as the game is ready to play. Thanks for watching.